Today in the livestock market, the cattle was much higher. The trade deal definitely boosted the futures and really gave it a shot. I think the tensions are relieved and giving futures just what they needed, that shot in the arm. The market support showed up with a vengeance and pushed it much higher. And right before the end of the day, we did get some limit moves. We could very well see an expanded limits tomorrow, but that just tells us we're going to rock and roll. We know that the live cattle and even the feeders have all been oversold and been kind of sitting on the downside for a while. We're looking for something to give it some direction, and I think that we got it today, or certainly over the weekend with the trade deal. The feeders did jump up as well. The weekend surprise did bring in the buyers, as I said. And interestingly enough, the packers are coming in because they were a little bit short bought, because on Friday they were looking at the implementation of these tariffs today, and that was going to be really difficult, and they expected that the market would really be depressed on a day like today, and so they didn't quite buy in their needs and what they got, and so now they were off to the races right now, trying to scramble to get what they needed for the week. And I think that was an extra little pop in the market and gave it some legs. Hogs were really looking strong. The outlook is super bullish. I mean, there's nothing to say about that. The African swine fever has really decimated a lot of the pork products and the production in China, and at some point in time they're going to be coming for that as well. Now with the Mexican trade deal that off our necks, that's going to open up the gates between U.S. and Mexico, and maybe we can start moving some more pork that way. With Mexico and China being our biggest importers of U.S. pork, definitely that's going to give us something. But it could be a sign of relief that the market is finally going to recover a little bit. And we know that long term that this is going to be really bullish. There's going to be a lot of needs going out there, and we continue to produce more and more pork right now, and our supplies are starting to pile up somewhat. But I think we got a little bit of relief right now, and now there's real pressure on to have some resolution to these the Chinese U.S. tariff war, and I think that those are starting to heat up right now. So stand by. I think that that could come to a close very quickly. With our fingers crossed, let's hope we can get to that point.